Good morning and welcome to the AWA show. We are here with Nilli today, a very special. I'm so honored to have you here. Nilli from the Now magazine. How are you, sweetheart?
Thank you.
So Nilli, if anybody wants to get your magazine, where would they get that from?
At www.mnowmagazine.com. M like mother, miraculous, magnificent, magazine and me, and there's a whole many beautiful words that start with the letter M.
Yes.
The M hides within it the letter W. When you turn it upside down, it's a W. There's a secret connection between the M and the W. Mothers and water, for example. That's that issue that you were looking at.
Yes.
What's the connection? A mother can't have her baby before the water breaks.
That's right.
So what is the secret connection? You have to read in the magazine. But that's just a way to remember M,
yes.
Now, magazine.com.
And also one thing that I see that always come up in your magazine is relationships.
Right.
And I would love for us to talk about that today. The relationship between man and woman.
Right.
It's something very hard here. I really meet a lot of people that just have either issues with their partner or with, I would say, themselves being that queen that you're saying.
Right. I 100% understand and agree with you that there's something that has to be straightened out.
Exactly.
Sometimes you have a tablecloth on the table, but it's too long on this side, too long. Everything should be straightened out, cleaned, and ironed. That makes a beautiful table that you can sit and eat on.
That's
so
right.
if you're at home and one person is pulling the tablecloth to that side, another person is pulling it to this side, how are you going to eat your food? How are the children going to sit at the table?
Wasting too much time just fighting for
Right. But there
power.
are two sides to the table.
Yes.
It's like the number 8. The most beautiful number you could think about in a relationship is the number 8. Why? It's eternal. We all know that 8 is eternal.
Infinity, yes.
It's made of 2 circles, which represents 2 souls. One is me and one is you. And it meets in the middle and one point.
Yes.
And when we know that there's a place that we share, but each and every one of us exists separately, we respect them,
That's right.
then we have an eternal relationship.
Yes.
But if one wants to overpower the other one, then the whole 2 circles now turn into one big 0.
That's right.
There's no relationship.
And I absolutely agree with you. And what would that look like? An 8, to have a relationship of 8 with your partner.
Okay.
What does it look like? For
That
people, they
every
just
one
don't
of
know.
us- Exactly. What is very important for us to know, that every one of us is created different.
Yes.
We're a different piece of the puzzle. Women are created through peace and grace. This is what they are really. And the world has been turning everything so fast that they think, maybe this is not good who I am. I'm supposed to be this macho man leader. Why? A woman can't lead by being a woman? Is there something wrong with me by sitting down in a dress and speaking to you?
It doesn't make any sense, because if you see that every man used to be a little boy,
Right.
mommy's little boy. So by you saying a woman cannot lead, who's your mom? Who led you all your life
Right.
to who you are now? So it doesn't make any sense.
But the problem is that this generation, many of us, have seen mothers that were not happy.
Exactly.
Mothers who said, well, you shouldn't, your life shouldn't turn on like mine. Or a child who said, I don't want my life to be like my mother, depended
That's
on
where
her
it started.
husband.
That's
Which
where it
really, depending on your husband, would be great if you had this respectful relationship.
Exactly.
What do you want more than a king taking care of you?
I know.
And what would you like more than taking care of him?
Yes.
A queen is not worth being a queen without her king.
That's right.
And the same thing is true. A king in all the fairy tales looks for his queen, to make her a queen, to give her the crown.
So when you sorry, I don't mean to cut you. When you accept to be the queen, then you won't have any problem with having a king with you.
Right, exactly.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
So the people that are everybody who's having a problem with their man being so strong, is that they don't think of themselves as beautiful, strong queens.
Exactly.
So the problem is women starting to see themselves as that beautiful, powerful human being, and then to have the space for the man to be that beautiful, powerful man
That he is.
that he is.
That's right, I agree.
Because they are.
Right.
Because they really are special. They used to be our son, then they are our friends, then they are our partners, then they are our fathers. They're like God to us. So by just stepping on a man like this, you are stepping in yourself.
Exactly.
You're doing it to yourself, and you're doing it for every other woman. And it started with one woman. To do it, to not understand it, for the daughter to feel the same, and here we go. And that chain has to stop.
Exactly, 100%. You know that when you're in a home
Yes.
and you're not respecting your spouse, it mirrors right back at you.
That's right.
Why should your children respect any of you?
That's right.
Why can't we speak quietly and lovingly? We forget,
That's
and we
right.
should take a step back and think about the word love. Think in your mind about the word peace and grace, and then come into the conversation.
That's right.
And when we look at someone, we should think that this other person is really a mirror of who we are.
That's right.
So if we're seeing good things in him, that's who we are. If we're seeing something not good in him, then we're just looking at ourselves.
That's totally, we are mirroring each other. And I just have to say this. I haven't met any man that did not want to just please a woman.
Right, exactly.
I'm sorry. I know we women are givers, but man, God, all they want is to have a queen next to them and to take care of her.
Right.
So when did that beating and respecting, disrespect started? When all of that started, it has to start somewhere. And I can tell you that is not the man. I'm sorry. Sorry, woman. There's something wrong here. It got to be either the mother of that man or just the present wife. Because every man just wants to do one thing, is go to work and please their family.
Right.
You don't want to be with one who doesn't have a job. They hate themselves first. They're not living. A stable, happy man is the one who can provide. So why are we fighting?